Okay. I think I have everything set up. I'm going to give this a second to see if anybody jumps on here. If you can hear me, if you're here, say hi so I know somebody's here. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Lisa. Okay, we're working. I hope that's not too much of a glare. Hi, Kelly. Okay, so this is Lori behind the camera, and I'm here to show you guys the newest or latest Greetery release called Confetti Encore. And I'm really excited to share this with you guys because there's lots of fun stuff, as there is every time we get together. So it's a fun time to get together and share all the things. Hello, Lynn. So glad you guys are here. Okay, well, we will just jump in here and get started. We're going to start from the top of my stack with the first new product is called Celebration Streamers Stamp and Stencil. I have a ring light thing on here today, so sorry for the glare. You're going to see it for just a second. I'm going to take everything out of the package. So this first set is a rubber stamp. Here's the background stamp. And then there are 3 stencils to go along with it. Here's the first 2, and then a confetti stencil is the third. You can see like all of Betsy's stencils, they all have the etched line around the edge, so you can line up your A2 size card. But these are so fun because you have your streamers, which you could definitely use this by itself, or you can add in the stencil detail. This just gives a good amount of shading so those streamers look 3D, and I love how they look. So this is an A2 size card. You can see kind of how the streamers fit and how they look. I did a couple different colors of coral, and then for the confetti background I did an embossing paste that's kind of shimmery, so it gives you a 3D look. There's lots of different ways you could use these, and they're so much fun. Hi Erica. Hi Nia. So glad you guys are here. Again, this one is Celebration Streamers, and then there is the stencils that go with it. All right, next up is the Curly Q streamers, and this is a die set that you can add to the stamp. And you can see that these just cut out different shading, different little pieces for these 3 main streamers. You can cut these out by themselves, but these are really fun and definitely add a good 3D look. You could pop some of these little pieces up with foam tape and just make a really cute background with those. This is the Curly Q streamers die. Oh, and on the back, this is the die cut guide. Basically, this shows you the 3 assembled examples. There's all the pieces, and she has everything lettered like she always does. It's so nice and easy to put everything together. Next up, we have the Streamers hot foil plate. So here is the packaging. And of course, the QR code if you're new to the Greetery. This is so nice because you can scan the QR code and it'll take you to a lookbook with all different kinds of ideas for each product. Here is the plate. You can take these apart if you want, but they also stay together really well, and you can get a really good foiled look with this hot foil plate. Here's an A2 size card right here on my mat, so you can see perfectly the size just right there in the center. Hello, so glad you're joining us. Next up is the ticker tape, another hot foil plate. And this one is just that fun confetti background. It does kind of go at a variant. The top is a little thicker, and you can see the bottom here, the little pieces are a little thinner. So it does work as an A2 size card this way, but you could also change it up. And I actually used these on some tags. And so you can see how pretty that foiling is under the ink blending. And it's thicker here at the top. You can see it kind of fades off in the bottom. So again, that one is called ticker tape. Next up is the Flourished phrases. Will there be press plates? Press plates. Is that like the, are you talking about like the better press? In this release, the only two hot foil plates are these two, the streamers and the ticker tape. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure if she will come out with the better press plates. I'm not sure. Does a curly Q streamer die layer onto the streamer stamped? These, I wonder if I can show you how they, if they do. They are a little, the stencil is a little bit bigger than these pieces. I would have, let me cut some of those out and die cut them and tell you for sure, because I didn't do that. I only used the stencils. I didn't use the dies. But let me cut those out here at the end and I can tell you for sure. This one is the Flourished Phrases Birthday. So you guys have seen we have the hello and the love from the last release or two. And this one comes with 3 different stencils. And here's the finished product. It has the stencil for the flourishes, the stencil for the main happy birthday, and then the shadow. Hi, Miss Marcy. So there's the birthday stencil. And if you can see the etched line around the outside of it has, it's the shape of the die, which I'll show you that next. And then here is the shadow stencil. And then here is the flourishes. And somewhere I have a card that I made with this, but I can't see it at the moment. I'm not sure what I did with it. But again, these are really fun. The card that I made, I used embossing paste with these flourishes, and it's really fun just for that little 3D effect. So again, this one is called Flourished Phrases Birthday. And then with that, you can also purchase the die. Here is a picture of the die. And then you can see the picture of the example, assembled example on the back. So you have the die to cut out the letters, and then you have the whole frame die. And everything fits down perfectly inside of that. And I am scanning my craft room for that card. I don't know what I did with it. But this is a really pretty stencil and die set when it's all put together. Thank you, ma'am. I'm definitely the clean and simple side of the Greetery. All right, next up is another stamp set in the 4 Square series. And this one is called 4 Square Birthday tag stamp set. So if you guys have, or if you haven't seen, there is a 4 square die that basically you can cut out 4 perfect tags, and each of these, sorry for that glare, each of these decorates one of those squares, or you can just make cards or use the sentiments. So this can be used in a lot of different ways. I just stamped with ink and heat embossed them and made some shiny little sentiments for these tags. This yay is so cute with the confetti. And then there's just a simple happy birthday. And then here is the Make-A-Wish. So you can see on the size of the card, A2 size card, that's a good size sentiment. So 4 square birthday tags, that's just another one in the series. Do these dies coordinate with the stencils? I'm trying to think of what this die, yes, it coordinates with the stencils. They work together. You can layer up those letters on top of your stencil birthday. And then there are also dies for the 4 square birthday, so you can cut those out like I did on those tags. And you can see there is the outline that will cut out the center of the stars, and then the happy birthday, the yay, and the Make-A-Wish. So here is that die set. You can tell I didn't use this one. It's still all in one piece, but those die cut everything really well. You can kind of see the outline of each. I think that might be a little fuzzy, but it cuts out all of that confetti and everything in one piece. All right, this new sentiment is called It's Your Day die. And there is the packaging, so you can see the gold is the cut line on all of her labels. And then this is a 2-piece die set, so you have the sentiment itself, and then you have the shadow. You can see the shadow she has etched in there, so you can line up all these little pieces perfectly. And again, this one is called It's Your Day. Next up, we're going to start into the honeycomb stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but I think this stuff is so cute and so fun. And there's lots of different little moving parts. So this first one is called the Hey Honeycomb stamp set. So this one, let me dig out some honeycombs. So these are the honeycomb ball party mix, and they come with a set of 6, and they're all in these colors right here. And so this is basically the honeycomb, and you can open it flat. It does have adhesive right here, a little piece, so if you wanted to open it up all the way, it's like a little ornament. So it's like a little party ball. Oh, and I can't hold on to it. But basically this honeycomb line is just a fun little way to add these to your card so they pop open, kind of just like an interactive piece. This stamp set gives you all these different sentiments, surprise inside, peel open stick, and then all the different little sentiments that you can add to the front of your card so that your person that's getting the card will know that it's interactive. Right here, I put peel open stick surprise. So this is the center of my little flower. And this little heart comes in the next die set that I'm going to show you. But basically you just peel. I did this in some double-sided adhesive. See if I can do it for the camera here. Oh, goodness. I can't get that to come up. I just potted a ton of plants and I don't have any fingernails left. I can't get that. But anyways, this would normally come up. It's just a little sticker and that will hold open your honeycomb halfway. So that's kind of how far they stick off of a card or whatever your project is. And your little message goes here, little adhesive goes there. So again, that's your mix. This is kind of a bright hot pink. This is a darker raspberry pink. There's the yellow, sunshiny. There's a peach, a mint, and a light blue. They're so cute, and I love how colorful they are. Hi, Kim. Okay, so again, that's the honeycomb, Hey Honeycomb sentiments, and that kind of gives you an explanation of what we're gonna dive into next. So the next the next die set is called Hey Honeycomb Basics, and this is the one that gives you these little pieces that go on top of your little honeycomb and the bottom. So this is the main circle is this one that I have stamped here, and then you have the little heart and the star and the flower to add your adhesive, and then this little piece right here is your little door piece. So all of these give you the basics to add the honeycombs to your project. This is the back, so this kind of shows you, they say that they're 2-inch, the honeycomb balls are 2 inches, and then this gives you the idea of just how to use all the stamps and all the pieces to send your little message. And again, there are the dies. You have the circle, the little door, and then 3 little additional die cuts for the adhesive. Next, we have the Hey Honeycomb party hat. How thick is the card for mailing with the dimensional? So if it's flat, I know you can't see past those petals, but that is probably, with 2 pieces of cardstock, this has a layer of fun foam in here. And then I have dimensionals between my 2 flowers, and then this is there's lots of dimension here. This is just less than 1/2 inch. If you just put it directly on a piece of cardstock, you could probably mail that with less than 1/4 inch, is what I would guess. Okay, so next up is the Hey Honeycomb party hat. This is so cute and so easy, and I just love everything about this. Here are the dies. So you have the hat, and then you have 3 different pom-pom sizes, and these are so cute because they can just be fluffed up. You could do layers of tissue paper and make a really cute pom-pom that way. I did just 2 layers on here, and I did a layer of gold cardstock and then a layer of red, and you can see that you can just fluff it up. And that is the 2 small sizes. I use those. That way you can kind of get an idea of how big they are on an A2 size card. And then on the die, or on the hat, we have stencils, which I'll show you next, and those give you the 3 areas to ink blend. And then if you can see the detail of that card, these little tiny dots right here give a cute little cut line, just to give that hat a little bit of texture. The bottom of the hat is also open, so you could slide something underneath there if you wanted to. But let me show you the stencils that go with it. Okay, so here is a picture of the stencils. There's 3 in the set. This is the first stencil, which is just one of the areas of the lines on the hat. And the second stencil, if you can see that etched number there at the top. I feel like it's fuzzy. Is it fuzzy to you guys? Sorry about that. And then the third is just the opening of the hat. So if you can see all those stacked together, that gives you the most adorable little party hat. That is party hat stencil set of 3, and that is sold separately from the dies. Then the next set is the Hey Honeycomb Flower Power dies. So here's the packaging, so you can see all the different flowers and several little centers. And I have them all cut apart here. So here's the main flower. Oops. You can see all the cut line details. So cute. And then you've got the center, which, just in case you're curious, the center, or the little scalloped piece, is just bigger than the basics die. So you can see this is the basic circle, and then the scalloped fits perfectly around the edge of that one. So that's the scalloped, and then you have 3 different blooms, 3 different flowers, and 3 different centers. And each of those centers has the little dots around the center too. So lots of fun little details in that set. And again, this one's called Flower Power. I feel like I'm cruising through this. Next one is the Hey Honeycomb balloon die. I didn't put this one on a magnet. Okay, so here's the balloon. And then you've got, I can't pick them up, the different tails, a straight balloon, and then here's 2 curly Q tails, and then some additional little streamers. So lots of different variations with that. This is the balloon here, and then I used a curly Q tail, and then these little gold pieces are the streamer, or the little confetti streamers that go in that set. This little curly Q tail is so fun. And that obviously also can be the balloon would fit perfectly with one of the little honeycomb balls. This next one is called Hey Honeycomb Ice Cream Cone. This one might be my favorite. It's so cute. So in the die set, you have the cone, and then you've got the little ice cream ball on the top, a little like frosting or chocolate drizzle, and then you have a little cherry and some extra little drops. Here's the assembled example on the back of the packaging. So you can see the little melted ice cream, the cute little cherry. The ice cream cone is so, yes, it's so, so cute. So here's an A2 size card, and that way you can see the size of the ice cream cone. It's just a little less than that full 5.5 inches. And then of course you've got the little cut lines, or not cut lines, but the embossed lines on that cone to give it a little more realistic look. And then you've got the cute little ice cream and cherry on top. And then to coordinate with that, I'm going to jump ahead in my list here. We're going to go to the scoop. So this is the What's the Scoop stamp set. So this has several different sentiments included. And then of course there are dies that go with it too. Thank you so much, Jackie. Nice with the glaze. Yes, the chocolate, the little bit of chocolate on the top is a fun look. So the What's the Scoop has thank you and sprinkles and cool heart, and then all the different sentiments that go along with it, along with some basics. There's a happy birthday, it's your birthday, and then each of the additional sentiments go along with the scoop. Here are the dies that go with it, so you can see you have the dies for the larger sentiments that are on this set, along with the scoop builder. So you have the word scoop itself, and then you have the little frosting, or I keep saying frosting, the little chocolate drizzle on the top. So that goes right there. And then you have the outline. So it looks like that. And I did some glossy accents on the chocolate. So if you can see, that's kind of shiny. Very easy to layer up. I did a layer of white cardstock, and then I did a layer of fun foam for each letter, and then the cardstock and the chocolate. So then here's a couple of the sentiments as well. Great Release balloons have always been a favorite, so versatile. Yes. Her balloons, Betsy's balloons, are very cute. She has lots of different balloons available. So again, that is the What's the Scoop stamp set and the What's the Scoop die set. So they coordinate really well with the ice cream cone. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the next stamp set. This one's called Award-Winning. I keep saying it's a stamp set. This is a die set. This is a 4-piece die set that creates this adorable little ribbon. So cute. So first you have the background layer. Then you've got the inside zigzag layer, and then you've got the circle for the middle. You could definitely use a honeycomb on these as well if you wanted to. And then you have the tail. The tail has straight embossing lines and then little tiny dots on the edge. So this gives some really good detail. I made this little candy bag with our high school colors, which are burgundy, and this is craft, but the burgundy goes for our school. So I thought this was the perfect little gift to give to some seniors that I know this year. I layered 2 of the background, I'm going to call them a bloom. I'm not sure what this is, but 2 of the backgrounds together, and then the zigzag and the circle. And I did the tails in dark gray. And then to create this stamp set, or to create the sentiment, I used the inflated sentiments, and these are perfect. Happy birthday, hip hip hooray, you did it, graduate, congratulations. I completely stained that one. And then celebrate. Then there's all these little tiny sentiments that fit perfectly in the middle of each of the inflated sentiments. So to this one I added class of 24. And then you've got some little music notes and stars and just different little accents that you can add to that sentiment. So again, this is the award-winning die set and the inflated sentiments. I think that's it, you guys. We made it. We made it to the end. Love the inflated stamp set. Very original. It is so cute how she did that. I love that it really, the way that those letters are, it gives it a kind of a bubble look. It's so cute. These have lots of potential. Cards, gifts, pins. For graduates, it'd be cute for them to wear on their shirt, a little graduation pin. So yeah, lots of different possibilities. So that is everything. All of this will be available tomorrow, April 26th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time over at thegreetery.com. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I feel like it went by so quick. If you have any questions, just holler, and I hope you guys have fun shopping tomorrow. And I'm glad you came to hang out with me tonight. So you guys have a great evening, and we will catch you next time. Yes, you're so welcome. How big are the honeycombs? Are 2 inches. I don't know if you can see that on my map, but there's a 2-inch 2x2 right there. Cute release. I will pass that on to Betsy. I will let her know. You're welcome. Thank you guys for hanging out, and you guys have a good night.